Greetings and welcome back to some Dark Souls. Last time we got foiled by a twink while we made our way down here to the bottom of Blighttown. And I think I'll use my hard-earned souls to level up here for a bit. We can actually take endurance and vitality to 20. Which, yeah, I'll do that, because I am lacking an item that most players tend to get, which boosts their, well, stamina and endurance. And now, let's make our way further down the swamp. We have explored the other side with the slugs and the Great Hollow, and we will visit that area a bit later on in the playthrough. I shouldn't say much later, but I do think it's rearing up to be much later. Rolling into deep actually gets you through it quite fast. I want to see if I can actually bait the crack spiders to do a certain attack. Let's see. Oh, they do have a flailing attack. I keep forgetting about that. Come on, do it. It's an attack when you're behind them. It's fairly strange. Nope. We're not that way, friend. There we go. Demon poop. Gross. I guess. Yeah, not much to say there. And that place is our destination. What is it? Well, I can't tell. To me it looks like an anthive of some sort. And up there, forests, more of these rafters and stuff. And as you can see, a functionary elevator thing. And we will have to tackle that area too. In fact, that will be our escape route. But in here we find boulder throwing barbarians. Fairly dangerous foes, just try not to let them hit you. You can, yeah, they're easy backstab bait. It's an effective way of killing them, so I won't feel too bad about cheesing. And then they have this rolling boulder attack. That's one taken care of. A pickaxe? I was hoping they'd drop that. It's a weapon. Oh yeah, I've forgotten to show this for several episodes, but yeah, here it is. We cut it from the tail of the gaping dragon. A distant deformed descendant of the everlasting dragons. Doesn't offer much as to what the creature was, but there we go. Ooh. A downward swing of the pickaxe can crush stone. A human head would be an afterthought. Yep, there it is. It does have a few mining attacks with it. Interesting. Not too shabby of a weapon. I mean, it works its purpose. And a great club wielded by these barbarians. Giant tree branch serves as a wooden club. The leaping attack is a trademark of clubs, and this giant club is no exception. With two hands we can actually use it. And that's the leaping attack. It's an extremely powerful strength weapon. So yeah, if you're going down that sort of a belt, then grab it. Worth using, probably. It's been a while since I've done... Oh, actually... Oh, we can do it. How strange. I thought... Let me check something. No. We can see a character here by this pillar. Let's give her a chat.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating. I am Quelana of Izadith. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Salomon?
Let us say yes, or we are pyromancers.
Yes, of course. It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil, but to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this?
She is a daughter of chaos. I should have left the tutorial and the intro for the game for the sake of this playthrough, but they're easily accessible on the internet, of course, here on YouTube's too. So yeah, the Witch of Izalith was one of the great ones who found well, along with Gwyn and Nito, they found great souls and became all-powerful beings akin to gods, and this one is one of their daughters. Well, the witch's daughters, and she sells a lot of pyromancies, well, a fair amount of useful pyromancies, and I will take the Great Combustion. It's a spell I definitely want to have, and she can also upgrade our pyromancy flame, so let's use our remaining souls to do just that, and she can even ascend them. Let's have another chat.
Long ago, I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the Master Pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself.
Let's see if we can find any exposition of Salaman from her spells. Here, Great Fireball. Salaman, the Master Pyromancer, also called the Great Fireball after this spell, believed pyromancy was rooted in an adoration of fire. Those who acquire this spell usually agree. Yeah, Master Pyromancer of us humans.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again.
And she would know, for it comes evident later on in the game. All the demons spawn. Well, it is actually kind of evident already. Capra demon, Taurus demon, all manners of demons were born from the Witch of Izalith's well to try to recreate the first flame, wherewithin they found the great souls, and it did not go well.
Pyromancy is... but I would... Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted.
Let's not disappoint our new teacher. Surely it's a privilege. And we can see an opening on the nest there, guarded by several of these... Owie. Goodness me, that hurt. I hope I'm not going to die in here. Let's hide behind here and heal up. Yeah, they're throwing this boulder at us. Cure this poison, and we'll pay him no mind. Even though it sounds quite threatening. And as you can see, Quailag's domain. Quite similar of a name to Quailana there. Perhaps related, yes. And it's no ant hive, I can tell you that much. These, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. They are spiders. And what's this? Prostrating people with sacks of eggs upon their backs. Horrifying fate, but perhaps voluntary. We'll leave them alone as they don't seem to do much. And in here, an old friend. No other than Mildred. But we won't be needing her. Hopefully. Let's heal up and get to it. Damn. Combining the two things I'm most scared of. Spiders and girls. So yeah, she's a chaos witch. But her sister seemed rather friendly towards us. Even hopeful. Why is she so hell-bent on killing us upon entering? And as you can see, practically immune to fire. Oh. Dodge the attacks or block them and backpedal. Both are good methods. And avoid the spider's magma spits. And just keep a safe distance. Because it has some mean attacks if you're too up close. Oh. Easy enough to dodge those wings. Just pay attention to them. And these are always, oh wow, good openings to attack her. Oh, this does not look healthy. I don't know what knocked us down there. Just make sure you dodge the magma. You don't want to get hit by it. Or the poking attack on that matter. Don't be afraid to position her differently when there's magma on the floor. Like, this is a very bad spot to fight her at. And always back up when she hugs the spider's head. It causes that AoE explosion. Yeah, back off. It's got a fairly huge radius, so when you see it happening, you need to go. She has no particular weak spots, save for her remaining human body. So if you can land a few arrows on her head, it can keep her permanently staggered. Oh. Typical. Well, we got rolled. Or I got rolled. Let's not pin the blame on you. But yeah, such can happen. Let's make short work of her. Time to attune all these pyromancies we got. And then just make a run back. I'll not cut that. So yeah. Perhaps I should have stood back and healed a lot more. But I was hoping to do it while saving Estus flasks. And despite against the wishes of our teacher, we just went and died. She's still here, luckily. Hello. Let's hope she doesn't catch the jig. Oh. Oh, spiteful pricks. They just don't let up. So yeah, fire damage does nothing against her. It's practically useless. It's just a matter of dodging all the right swings, and for some reason I had difficulties with the comboing attacks there. And that became the end of me. You can certainly, actually I do feel like I should be doing it for the sake of the playthrough, but maybe later. I will use power within for this fight. Let's see how well I can manage healing with some more damage stacked up on top of it. Yeah, keep an eye on the health here now. She has a leaping attack too. As you can see, our damage output is much more lethal now. Perhaps it's a good way to go when we're... well, she's just spamming the lava now. Yeah, perhaps I should be using a lot more of this power within now that we have a fast weapon. Certainly more swings with a powerful buff on us cannot be too bad. Again, watch out for the magma. She's just refusing to do her swings now. And that's her done for. See, they're not too tough, they're fair but difficult. And we got her soul for our troubles. Let's see what it's all about. Soul of Quailag, once daughter of the Witch of Isolith, but now a Chaos Demon. Indeed. So yeah, recreating the first flame seemed to have been a terrible mistake. Mutations, hellish creatures. and many crazy things. And as the crestfallen warrior in Firelink and the prophecy spoke, there are 2 bells of awakening, and this would be the second one. So let's ring it and pay no attention to the apocalyptic landscape and see what happens. Indeed, it looks like Siegmeyer's wait is at its end. And this will be a zone that we will have to go on later on in the game. But we will visit closer to it. I am getting a few frame drops. Let's see if it stabilizes. It looks like it. There is a bonfire here. I will not rest on it, but I will activate it so we can use it later on. Oh, I do hope the footage is bearable in here. As you can see, many more egg bearers. Demon Ruins gives us hints as to the location and why it's called that. I mean, it was guarded by a daughter of chaos turned demon, wasn't it? So maybe nearby, yeah, you could surmise that there's a demon related and first flame relith things nearby. But that'll be for a later day. For now, let's pop open this sucker and perhaps find out what Quelaag was protecting.
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant? But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners.
Horrifying. Pertinent here, the pyromancy poison mist that we found with the pyromancy gear. Unique pyromancy crafted by NG, considered a heretic even at the Great Swamp, creates poison mist. NG became an egg-bearing undead who serves a deformed young girl who speaks an unintelligible tongue. And what Quelaag was protecting was her sister, who at her current state will not be able to converse with us. But she can, she serves as a firekeeper here and has a covenant of her own, where maybe we'll tackle that later. So yeah, we did kill her sister. Luckily, she can't seem to comprehend us.
Are you prepared to dedicate yourself to our fair lady? Then I will make available whatever you require. If you need something, ask me first.
Could this be NG? He is. He serves as a pyromancy teacher. Let's just upgrade this to... I'm gonna take it up to +5. There we go. Actually, let's see if he has any dialogue.
There is no time for idle chat. Think only of our fair lady and what she may need.
What she needs is humanity to sustain herself, and that's what the Covenant is for. And I will return here later on in the game once I have an item that potentially allows us to converse with her. Time to get the dexterity up. And now we'll make our way up Blighttown and see if we can escape this place. In preparation, let's see if I can do this without losing much. Good, I can retain fast rolling while equipping the spider shield. And as I tipped off in the earlier episode, you can use this to block the toxic darts. And I do think I'll need this. On my Well, lately when I've been playing through this area, there's... well, you'll see. Let's just put it in a way that the shield is extremely useful. Many eggs everywhere. It makes you think. So yeah, that's 3 of the demon sisters accounted for. There's Quailana, Quailag, and she who went by the name of the Fair Lady. Of course the boulder throwers saw us. They always do. I swear those guys are up to something. I'll try and see if we can outrun those. So spiteful. And this is the elevator by the bonfire. We'll actually rest here so in case we die, it'll make our run back a bit more easier. What's our situation when it comes to shards? 2, 7, 3. So yeah, when we make it back to the surface, because as you saw in the cutscene as we rang the bell, it seems that Sigmar's Way is at its end. Did I already say that? I think I did, but it sounds cool, so yeah. One more time for repetition's shake. And up we go. Feeling good about this playthrough, feeling good about the recording too. I've been trying to tone down all the real talk during them and to focus on the game instead, and I think I'll do just that. Let's just say that it's real fun and fulfilling almost to record these things. Because it gives me a bit of a schedule to edit and upload, and I do like that. And thanks for all the views, by the way. I know it's minuscule by most standards, but I'm not after the big numbers. I'm glad that some people are watching. Ugh, more mosquitoes. Why don't you come and do that here? And they did. Kill the crack spider before it manages to knock us down somehow. As you can hear from the tapping against wood sounds, it's someone trying to shoot blow darts at us. These things, man, I swear. Let's not even bother. A very precarious bridge here in the form of a branch. Luckily I made it through. And at the end of it, some items. An item set and a catalyst. We'll see to those once this bastard chooses to die. There we go. Sealers, who are they? Mask of the sorcerers who flooded New Lando to seal away the Dark Rid and the 4 kings who descended into dark. It symbolizes their resolve to keep the seal shut forever and their atonement for all who were sacrificed, but 2 of the 3 forsook New Lando upon tiring of their duty, and we'll find out what that's about later on. And we find a remedy sorcery, which cures poison. And I think it might even cure a stacking bleed and even toxic. See, there's a blow dart dude up ahead. Ah, don't fall down. Oh goodness me. And that is where we need to head. But by no means is that guy alone. Ah, I hate this place. I love it and I hate it at the same time. I hate having to go up here and... oh god, I got hit once. Not enough though. I didn't kill him, did I? Nope. And yeah, there's more than one of them. Oh boy, is there. Oi. Just barely blocking all of these things. And there we go, we're toxic. Look at the pace that our health is decreasing. Very dangerous. So yeah, at this point I'll definitely put down the blooming clumps too. And that guy up ahead, a bit more annoying to deal with. I don't think I have any fitting ranged attacks to take care of him. Can we perhaps... Oh, this is grasping at straws here. Can we do this? We can, but it's really slow. But anything's better than nothing. Let's just spam these knives and... Yeah. Is it even enough? Not when there's a mosquito blocking the way. It just might. Oh, missed the last one. Really? See about the fire bombs. Come on. Oh yeah, we can free aim these. Oh my goodness. There we go. Get stamped. How about these guys? I'm not... Oh. Not worried about taking these toxics, because this is, well, pretty much the only area where you'll end up using these clumps. Ooh. But yeah, it's really dangerous. You can see the pace at which it drains your HP. So yeah, bring along the spider shield if you happen to take it. It's also starting equipment for the bandit class, so yeah. And here we have a lot of these chili dogs. Chili dogs? Why, you say? Let's see if we can make them do the attack. Well, it's self-explanatory, isn't it? They breathe fire, man. As with the dogs in Undead Burg, just run backwards and block. And here we find a Firekeeper soul. We take them to Firekeepers and they reinforce the healing effectiveness of our Estus flasks. Very useful. Or you can pop them for, I think it was 5 or 10 humanity and like 10,000 souls, which is not recommended. Upgrade your flask by all means. Actually, yeah, at the start of the game we had the chance to go to an area where we can get an easy cheesy little Firekeeper soul. But yeah, we do not. To keep in with the theme of a cohesive run. As little cheese as possible. Take care of the cracked spiders. And further up we go. No, let's not try jumping. And see, there's the old Blighttown. It wasn't that bad, was it? We only died once and that was to the boss. And well, yeah, the invader. A chest. Key to New Lando ruins. Key to the iron bars separating the ruins of New Lando and Drake Valley. The ruins of New Lando were blocked off for the cursed ghosts pose danger to life and spirit, and the legends speak of a terrible dog which was sealed away. As the sealer set provided us info with. 4 kings, dark raids, it sounds very menacing. And you might be thinking to yourself, is there more of Blighttown coming ahead? And no, not really. This is the ending passage. Lead us out of here. Yeah, we can torch them with a great combustion. Let's try not to get hit though. I'd much hate to die here. Again, parrying and backstepping, easy ways to deal with these guys. As you can see, they're easy to strafe around. And their attacks leave them fairly open. Closing into the end of this episode, but before we do that, let's exit this place and see what lies beyond this tunnel. So as I mentioned with the master key skip, you can basically skip the beginning of Blighttown and even the depths completely if you wished by coming in here with the master key. Valley of Drakes. It doesn't look like any area we've been to. And we will probably venture down here a bit later on. As you can see, it is literally just a valley. Uh-oh, frame drops. Key to New Lando Ruins, which we just picked up. Let's see what this New Lando place is all about. Flooded. Very flooded. What you doing, girlfriend? What you doing? Looks like people have gone hollow. And down here, an NPC. Someone just kindled a bonfire.
Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Ricky of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
Seems like a shitty fate.
What is it? Have you? Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escape. It's safe here. I can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, I've not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinheim.
As you remember, Griggs, that were rescued in Undeadburg, he was from Vinheim as well. And that makes him a sorcerer, and Rickard here can actually make our weapons into magical quality, which gives them magic scaling and magic damage, but we have no use for his services, so I'm afraid we'll have to leave him.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idleness.
Wither away out of idleness. Perhaps smithing is keeping him from going hollow. Retains his sanity. Yeah, and here we have the hollows. Just prostrating over everything. And I did actually pick up the S-Stock in here, didn't I? Yeah, I did, on the start of the playthrough. And it'll be one of the places we'll have to venture out in the, well, fairly distant future. And yeah, this route takes us back to Firelink. So yeah, the Valley of Drakes was connected to Blighttown by the way of the elevator and the tunnel. And here we are again. Everything makes sense when it comes to connectivity. Really do appreciate that about the game. Let us go and try to perhaps reinforce our Estus flask and chat up with the NPCs. Oh, frame drops. Severe ones too. Okay, there we go. Well, what's this? The Firekeeper's gone. Our items left here. And a black eye orb. And the message... dead. Perhaps something... well, clearly something happened to her. But what could it be? Let's chat up with the others around. Actually, we'll leave that for the next episode, because this one is racking 30+ minutes. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!